everyone, my name is Ajay Kangna and I'm going to start live streaming where we study all together. It's very easy way. Yes, yes, हम स्टार्ट हो गए दोस्तों। अगर आप इंटरेस्टेड हो पढ़ने में तो मैं लाइव सेशन कर रहा हूँ जहाँ पर आप मेरे साथ में बैठकर पढ़ सकते हैं। अक्सर ऐसा होता है कि हमको कोई व्यक्ति चाहिए होता है या किसी का साथ चाहिए होता है पढ़ने के लिए। If you are also a student, so you can join me and we study together. Okay. This is a book जो मैं स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ अभी। मैंने इसके 20 चैप्टर कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं। इस बुक का नाम है द मैजिक। मेरे को नॉन फिक्शन बुक पढ़ना बड़ा अच्छा लगता है। आपको कौन सी बुक पढ़ना अच्छा लगता है मुझे बता सकते हैं कमेंट में, कमेंट कर सकते हैं। ठीक है। इसके मैं 20 लेसन पढ़ चुका हूँ अभी तक और 21 से आज मैं स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ। So thank you to come here and join me. Okay, let us start. Read together the magnificent outcomes. The magnificent outcomes. You say that the grace before you means all the rights, and but I say the grace before your contract, and the offer and grace, and before the play and autonomonies, and graces before I open a book, and graces before the scrutiny, condoning the swimmings and pensioning, the boxing, walking, and playing the dancing, and the racing before I dip the pen in the ink. We all want to go come out everything we do in the thinking and before the people perform the action. The but the writer is worried at the Christian used to the magic of the gratitude to the guarantee for outcome, and he wanted we have been had the time to get together, and I hope this goes well, or I hope this turn out once, and I am going to need a lot and look all these together and hoping for a good outcomes into the situation. But if you are does not happy the change the because of the force of the look world and the universe operate the mathematically together the fasting before the guarantee and take the something and you outcome for a plot and don't uh, don't uh, don't hope that the grade that come outcomes and you can account in the plot and that hope that is the law of the physical will keep you during the flight or fight because he knew that the law of the physical will never will help you to then go into your day and the hope that the law of the great will keep you around and so you don't have lot off into the space and you know there is no change at the place and the gritty and law of will never help if you want to magnificent outcome to everything you do and when you want to use a law of the grave and outcome the law of attraction and that means you have to use the thought of the feeling of attract the magnificence and outcomes to the winning the great or magnificent outcomes is of the simplest way to doing it. The magnificent outcome the practice is being too beautiful and before you're doing you want to go well and you want to get for the magnificent outcome to the work and meeting joy interview or examine and the magnificent outcome to the work sports and the phones on the catch up with the help and seeing the mother-in-laws and you could get the magnificent outcome to your exercise looking your part and aware appointment or your medical and dental checkup. You are not the grateful for the magnificent outcome and when you are dealing here and the plumbers or anything and attends it is persons is dressing over the problems in your homes and a magnificent outcome is without a convention with help without a behavior.
पंचमी थी क्या हाल चाल है।
आप सुनाओ।
बस बढ़िया मौज हो रही है। मैंने कि भाई लाइव जा रहा लौंडा मैं कि देख लूं।
देख लो।
हाँ।
मैं देख रहे हैं स्टूडेंट है मेरे
हैं।
4-5 स्टूडेंट है मेरे जो मेरे साथ में ज्वाइन है।
अरे वाह बढ़िया है भाई बढ़िया। मास्टर हो गए हो आप। अच्छी बात है।
कुछ नया करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ भाई।
नया करते 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 बस एक दिन जो है कुछ हासिल हो जाएगा।
ठीक है ना।
हाँ हाँ अरे बढ़िया है भाई। मैं तो कह ही रहा था तुझे बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है। लगा रहे बस। करता रहे। और बता सब ठीक ठाक।
बिल्कुल सब ठीक ठाक।
सब बढ़िया सब बढ़िया।
आप सुनाओ।
बस थाली आ रही है। हम खाने जा रहे हैं।
फिट गुड।
चल ठीक है।
बाय।
अब तो दीदी पार्टी दिल्ली आओगी पार्टी मिलेगी उनका।
If you want to magnificent outcomes and everything you do that you have used to a law of the given outcomes and law attraction and the means we have used the outthought and the feeling of the attraction and significant outcomes you have been grateful magnificent outcomes and one of the simplest way to do is to the magnificent outcome to the practice is being too grateful before you something you want to go well and you could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to the work and meeting enjoy interviewing or the examining the magnificent outcomes to the supports go go phone calls and chat up with the friends or the seeing your mother-in-laws you could grateful for the magnificent outcomes and your exercise and a routine or your the pathway appointment or the medical or the dental checkup and you could be a for the magnificent outcome when the electricians and plumbers or the transport persons and address to the problems in the home and magnificent outcomes to the family's outcomes and convention will your child out their behaviors or the heart and your parent and you could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to the purchase you will be making such a birthday gift and engagement running or the wedding dress or the magnificent outcome to choosing new calls and know the corrupt and trips or the nervousness company you are going to get for the magnificent outcome to the reservations at the restaurant or the great street or the concert the magnificent outcome to your daily meals and daily and emails or the tax refunds and for your year if the help of your believing in the magnificent proof of the gratitude to create a magnificent outcome so you can be wave to the fingers and throughout the years and image you are speaking magic and dust for the event and want to the turn the magnificent outcomes into the another to the using and grateful another time to the useful and grateful the magnificent outcome the something to the unexpected to the happen and during the day when something unexpected happen and very often we are jumping to the consideration and the immediate and thinking of something is wrong. For the example, the arriving work or the telling that the boss of you want to see the right problems and jumping to the conclusion and the thinking that there's something wrong that he law of attraction and saying that the what you think and feel you will attract to you and see the instead of the jumping to the conclusions and think you might be in the troubles and take the opportunity to make 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 a magic in being a grateful for a magnificent outcomes. If you miss your bus or when you on your way and together the miss of the flight or unexpected delay instead of thank you. This is a bad. We are grateful for the magnificent outcome so that you put the magic in the missions to the receiving the magnificent outcome. Outcome. If you are parent and you are saying true, if you are parent and you are saying true to attend and the unexpected meeting at the school about the child and instead of भाई मेरा भाई साहब हमारा से जा नहीं रहा भैया ये तो चलो कोई नहीं if you are the parent and you are asking the attending to the unexpected meeting to school your child instead of the thinking there is a problem to the grateful for the magnificent outcome if you are receiving the unexpected phone email letter and the thoughts and flash to into the mind and I won't work the wrong and immediately be grateful for the significant outcome before you pick up the call or open and email the letters. Most of the time you will see the your experience there is a magnificent outcome. You ask for the occasion and weren't even know how you benefited from an unexpected event, but even you have asked the magnificent outcome being sincerely grateful for it. You are the using the mathematical law and law of attractions, and you must be received the magnificent outcome. Something at the same of the guaranteed when you find that yourself thinking their change and there's something in the in your thinking and you have no control over the something or can you find yourself opening in something you will turn out and well remember that there is no change for law of attraction and you will but you are thinking and fully grateful and happy for that for the attracting you don't be outcome and it is ensured that getting you don't be magnificent outcomes when you are grateful for the significant outcomes using the universal law of changing hopes and changing into the fate of the category when you're getting gratitude become way and you will welcome to the out automatically go into the something and you don't grateful and knowing that the magic gratitude will protect the magnificent outcome to the more you practice and a magnificent outcome and make it daily habit and the more magnificent outcome will attract you in the less and less you will be find yourself in the situation that you don't to be in your on the on finding in your wrong place at the wrong and the matter of what in your day and you know that the absolutely certainly that the outcome will be again magnificent at the bringing of together choice three and separating situations and you would be like a magnificent outcomes in
मगर पापा, इस जंगली लड़की को इतने अच्छे कपड़े दिलाने की क्या
बोली,
जरूरत?
पढ़ाई
इसे
करनी स्टार्ट कर दी क्या?
दे दीजिए और इसके लिए बस
The bringing of today and choice be separate and situation where you would be a magnificent outcomes and you can see the three and that the important important to you and mentally, such as joining to interview and up the applications for the loan and examine or the doctor appointment. And you can also start by selecting there are three things that you are normally humbled and active for the because of the magic and happens to them those and drums. Activities you will be really convention that the attractive and magnificent outcomes. For the example, you could choose your doing the work and doing ignoring and going to the bank and support and pick up the kind of a place that bills and then collecting the mail and making a improving list for their situation and you have chosen the magnificent outcome for using the getful and the using the right and each that you are waiting about each after it has happened. For the second step of this magically practice, you are going to choose three unexpected things that arising today and using the magical power of the gratitude for their magnificent outcomes as well. And you could you could do this practice before you make every phone calls, before you open their emails, and three letters in the emails before you doing an unexpected earn or anything else unexpected that comes in the and this part of the practice in the such as that the unexpected event and choice as it has been the practice gratitude for the magnificent outcomes and grateful unexpected things each and the unexpected event arising to those eyes and before if you are coming to the and the mentally and saying the feelings and magic magic words. Thank you for the magnificent outcome, Dash. You done. You cannot do this the magnificent part. Practice too much and before your practice it's make a significant outcome you will have in your life and matters and the course of practice and you will get you will into the ideas if and in the future if you ever find something yourself in situation where you are hoping for good outcomes for thinking you need to look you will be immediately turn to the magically power of the gratitude and make a significant outcome to the certainty in your life. The magic practice number 21. The magnificent outcomes in the count your blessing and make a list for the 10 blessing and why you are grateful. Rewrite your list and at the end of the blessing says thank you, and feel as grateful for the that blessing as you can. At the beginning of the day, choose your three things or a situation that are important to you where you want to magnificent outcome. Let us your think. Let us three think that each one as you're thinking and you're right after it and help you thinking for magnificent outcomes. Thank you. And you as you going to day and choose three unexpected events and come each close eyes and the mental says that the thinking of all the magnificent outcome the just before you going to be sick Uh, when you slip it into the hold and your magic rock in the hand and then saying the magical words, magical words, magical words, magical words, and thank you for the best. Thank you for the best thing that happened to you during the day. Before you are very eyes. Before you are wearing eyes, this world, but after all the scenes of the science is still is a magically wonderful and increasing magic and more to them. Whose ever son will think to it. Some years ago, when I first discovered the cigarette and the magical power of the gratitude, I made a list for all my best for my desire. It was a long list at that time. Seemed to be a possible, not a being possible way to the desire and put it into the nevertheless. I took my top 10 desire and carried them to me in the piece of the paper and every day whenever I had the opportunity, I would take out my list and read there. It giving us so much gratitude for the desire I could, as I had receiving the number of the desire I want more anything else I keep is consistently in my mind, and I would say the magic word thank you for a multiple time and day if as if I had outcome and proven the one's desire on the list and magically appeared 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 before appeared before my uh, my very eyes as I received my desire and would I would cross them of my life, and when I had a new desire I would add them to my life. One of my desire for from my originally long list was long lasting was to traveling to the Boron near the uh, site after spending a beautiful evening at the expecting and saying in the Boro I had listed another beautiful thing happened. I was flying to the mainland to the Tahiti on my way and home when the airplane and the stop and the routine to the keeping up with passenger that the flight had been had to attempt by the journey of the flight and also be able come to the crystal clear to me and vision for the why to shop and you are grateful. What to the grateful alive, the grateful be airplane and the what be grateful to be each others and the would be grateful for where you are going to very grateful for everything. I could be stay on that plane and the travel to around the world and then it felt so big, so good to be them, and then it struck me, and I had just receiving my fun and desire to the world was the least desire on the originally long lasting, and the reason I was on that plane was before my very eyes grateful. I have shared this story as the inspiration for me because no matter how big your desire and simply you can receive through the gratitude for more than that. Gratitude will be a joy and the happiness before you listening and you have never felt before you that truly truly priceless before the time to begin using the gratitude for a law of attraction and the time to receive the final desire of the originally. list. Original list was to the 4 years to go, and you and ideas for the anonymous of the receiving all of the desire in the account of the when I was creating my desire list by the company was $2 million in the debt, and I had 2 months before I would be focused to the shut it down, and I would lost my home and everything I owned. That money I owned on my personal credit card was a small foreign fortune, and yet on my desire to the list on the big house or longing and the occasionally. According to the Poroloma technique, after 5 minutes I will come again. 5 मिनट का टाइम था। 5 मिनट ऑलमोस्ट हो गया। पानी पी के फिर लगते हैं। कोई भाई बंधु नया हो, लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल यार। रुक। स्टार्ट। And those world made me thinking more and more about the bigger picture. And it is not accident that there is a productivity atmosphere surrounding us, and that the beyond there is no area of option that is not the accident. That the tree giving the oxygen, so that our atmosphere is a continue to the replace, and it is accident that our solar system is perfectly pleased, and that if it were anywhere and else in the galaxy, we would most likely be uh, distanted by the cosmic radiation. There are the thousands of the parameters of the ratio that the support life and the earth. All of them are in the nip and jif that there is a finding turning us to the critical that reactions of the difference in the area of this parameter of the ratio would be would make life and universal on the plant and earth. It is difficult to believe any of these could be have happened by the accident. It would be seems that there are the perfectly designed, perfectly placed, perfectly balanced for us. When you realizations hits you that the all of these things might not be accident, and that the balance of very elementary surrounding either and each earth is the perfect harmony support us you will feel and the overwhelming to the sense of the gratitude for life, and because of all it has been done to the existence in the magically air, and you the breathing on the accident and the pluck of the nature. So when you think about the university of what had the taken place of the universe. For us, it is a air, and you take a breath, balance, breathing and into the body, and become a breathing in every session of the world, and we take a breath after another, and never giving another to the fact of that this is always allow for us to breathe in the oxygen, and one of the most planful the elementary is being doing, and as we breathe in it feel the very clearly in our in body, and so that we can continue to allow the most precious gift for our life to years, and because without it none of us and would last more than a few minutes. When I first being to use the gratitude for the magical power, I would be it for loss and the principle, and that I could be made and the world, and but it is was not, and I being to be grateful for the really gifted in life, and that I exercise that the ultimately power of the gratitude, and a more gratitude I become for the sunsets as a tree to the ocean, the blue of the gross and my life, and my life, the people in my every material things that I have ever the dreamed. I was seeing the drive down in every mental thing that we see the dream and have to draw down upon me, and I now understand the reason it happened that the way when we call feeling the truly grateful for the precious gift of life, and the nature life magically airs that we breath, and we need to the reach on the best deepest problem level of the gratitude, and the way we have the deepest grateful for the fullness of the abundance and peace of the glorious glorious air that the breath of taking the deliberately breath, and feeling the feeling the feelings of the ears and over the inside your body, and the feeling of the joy and breathing the it outside, and having the full of breathing in the end of the five different times, and that after you have taken each of the flavor, and you can say the magically words, and thank you. Thank you for a magically air and I breath and we are genuinely grateful for as you can have a precious life for the given art, the breath and it is a test you can take and the magically practice and outcome so that you are really appreciate the magnificent of the fresh years and if you do get the possible that do you inside your close your eyes and where you take your breath on your you can do it with your eyes open and you can do the it well you are walking a waiting in the line and shopping or the anything at the time and want to the important thing that is the deliberately feeling and for the air going to be add of your breathing and be nature and breath because of the magically it is not about your breathing that they're good for the ear of the breathing and if the taking of the bigger path and helping you to the feeling more related than that the if you it is feeling to the sound and mentally says that the magically thank you and as you breath that the air out then do that the feeling you want and come also through the variation 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 of this practice in the magic in the future of the meaning in by the magic and you are breathing in the gratitude and feeling happily up with it with the every breath and you take in the ancient teaching that is said that when a person who reaching to the point of the being a deeply grateful for a air and that the breath and their gratitude will help you to reach a new level of the power and which will have become the true alchemists who came to the country turn every part of their life into the gold. The magic here that the earth. They continue to blessing to make a list and 10 blessing and the right you'll get to rich and less at the end of the blessing says that you feeling great, you're feeling great blessing as the 5 times doing the stop and thinking about the glorious year and that the breath take a five deliberately breath and feeling to the feeling and air the moving inside that the body of the feeling was a breathing at out before you have taken the five breathing says that the magically words thank you for the magical air that I have breath be as grateful as you can for the precious life and giving airs that you are breathing just before you going to sleep and tonight and hold your magical rock in your hand and say magically verse thank you for the best thing that I happened during the day magic this is R24 चल रहा है अभी अपना हिसाब किताब I don't have audience but I will keep on studying because I know very well it is important for me not for anybody else if anybody join me this is beneficial for him not for me I'm studying if he join me he will also study okay let us start uh, the magically went. Went. The magically went. If you are having to be, she had a magically went for that, and you could have wait for you went and help you to the people who loves it with the magically practice. You will also you can use a life a real magic and wed to help you others when you are the or mentally want to help you to another person and then has the magic imagines power, but when you are direct that the power of the gratitude you really do have a magic and when that can help the people you care about the energy for the floors and where your attention goes to so that when you are directly to energy and for the gratitude toward the another need for that where the energy goes this is the very reason why the Jews said that thank you for before you pro- perform the miracle. Gratitude is invisible that really really focus on the energy and the couple with the energy for your desire. It is just like having a magic wand magic wand, and the people who wait for the magic wand and tell to see that the air the magic wand. The most important thing that I will tell you, if you have a feeling of member friends or anyone used to care about who's is lacking with the physical health in the financially troubles and unhappy in your their work and stressed and pressed because of the relationship had called a confidence in the him and him confidence into himself and sufficient from the mental problems or the feelings down about their life, and you can use the invisible focus of the great to help you with their health and wealth and happiness. Happiness today, to where you magic wins in for the another help, and imagine that the person help you has been fully rested and says any magical words and thank you in the heartful celebrations to receiving the new that or she is full of the health again, and you can imagine the person to the calling you to giving you the new imagine that the telling you to the person and the really and feeling to reaction with it. You can feeling as the grateful for now your would be you with the heart to the new that the person helping before you fully restored at the gratitude that the gratitude for your feeling is as sincere that has been as powerful as it can be that it can be. Today we are magically words and help you to something you love without a wealth and a following to the same magical you practice to be a grateful for. If you had a wealthy and you need to be right and imagine they are the wealthy and has been fully restored. It is not done, and you are saying the magical words. Thank you because you have just receiving the magic. Imagine numbers. If a person you know as going to through the together time, but you don't know what the specially they need to, or if you need to help them more one areas of can following the same magical practice and way you magic awaits. By giving the thank you for their happiness for their health wealth and happiness together today choosing the people you're caring about who are the currently needing health you wealth you and the health happiness for all the three. Get your photograph of the each person if you have no and keeping the photograph in the front of the wedding well doing the practice, and the first person who holding the paragraph in your hand and closing your eyes and for the minute the person sorted with the whatever that had it much easier and visualize yourself to receiving the news, then it is a visualize for the person in and is a person to healthy again for the depressed the person help you again or the financially stressed person to abundance again, and you will feel more experiment and I'm grateful for the involve yourself in your visualizations upon your eyes and with the photograph still in your hand and say the magical time your student can for the time and help you with the happiness of the whatever your combination with the need. Thank you. Name and health, wealth, and happiness. As you're finished on the way of the time and happiness and following the same to the step until you go and wishing the magic once and practice by the finding spending the health, wealth, and the happiness to all three peoples. If you can also, this is the powerful practice when you are walking down the street and going to about your day, and you come across something who was obviously lacking happiness and healthy, or the happiness, and imagine you have magic and winds and in your mind's way, and it is giving you the heartful thank for their wealth and healthy and happiness, and that has that you have set a real focus on the energy on in the mission, using the gratitude to help you something else or helping wealth and the happiness is a single greatest art of gratitude for your for can for me. You can perform, and one of the magical thing about it is the health, wealth, and happiness of the visual fortunate wish for others, and you also bring to yourself. The magical numbers amount, the magical number, the magical practice 24, the magic words. Count our blessing and make a list blessing, and without any grateful to teacher, rewrite your list, and at the end of the blessing say thank you, and feeling the gratitude for the blessing as you can. Choose the three people who care about and who would like to help you to the more healthy wealth and happiness, or all three. If you have them, and quote the paragraph of the each or the each people, and keep it in a front of you, might bring one practice and take person at the time, and hold their paragraph in the hand. Close your eyes, and 1 minute visualize a person to help you. And happiness has been fully roasted, and you are receiving the news. Open your eyes, and with the paragraph is still in your hand says magically words words also thank you, and name and health wealth health. My father arrived. Devanji. As you are wishing, open to the person, move on the next person, and following the same step. Continue with finish the magic words and practice for the people free. Just before going to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in your own hand and say magical words. Thank you for the best thing happened during the day. 25 पे आ गए भाई हम 25 25 25 ओके इसको पढ़ने जा रहे हैं. आई एम गोइंग टू रीड 25. इसमें है भाई कट द मैजिक. क्यू मतलब क्यू द मैजिक. Life is fulfilled. Life is fulfilled. We need to play on that, and we can recorded this magic all around us. Today the practice cue. The magic is one of my forever practices, because it is going to be help you to the universe, and it is a lot of fun. Magic that a universe is friendly and secure, and that is keeping to the having everything you want in life, because the universe couldn't cannot just walking up and had a button want you to it using the law of attraction, and going to be a single of the queue to help you to receiving the dream. The universe know you can feel the gratitude to bring a front and a dream, so that the helping you the find the game by them giving to the person queue, and remind you to the grateful it is using to the person people to the people, circumstances, and the events that the surrounding in your day as your magic and cure to be a good it is a work for like this. If here is the ambulance sinners, and the magic cure for the universe to be a grateful for the practice health. If you see the policy for car, and magic cure is to be a grateful for the satisfied security. If you If you see the something reading to a newspaper, it is your magic cure to be a thank you for a great news. And if you want to change the weight for your body, and when you see another person with your practice and waiting, it your magic cure and for a universe to be thankful for your practice and all practice to wait for you want to the romantic parent and when you see the couple to madly in love with magic cure to be a grateful to be a grateful for the practice and parenting if you want having a simple and you see the babies and the child take a magic cure that the grateful for children when we pass the magic and the ATM it is your magic cure to be the grateful for plenty of money and when you are arriving home it is a magic cure to be a for 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 you home when you are in your neighbor call in to have a couple of coffee, cup of coffee, so not a couple of coffee, cup of coffee, or you base to them about the stress. It is a magic cure to be grateful for the nobody's neighbors. If you help to see one of the magical desire, one you are listening each of your dreams and house care and dramatic uh, automatically shown for the computers of cure. It is your magic cure from the university, but to be grateful for your desire now. Anshu Kongera blog. Hello, Bayo. Keep on reading. When you are being a new a day to something says the God morning, good morning. You are being to have having a magic job to be grateful for the morning and if you are come across something too really, it is a magic job to be grateful for the happy and if you are overwhelming another person to saying and thank you to anyone anywhere that the anything it is you can manage your to says thank you okay there are the ultimately a creative says that the universe says the magically cure you can be grateful for your day to day activities and never to the misunderstood to the magic cure and get cure wrong too because of whatever you think of pure and you right and universe use it a law of attraction and magically cure and say always to the attract etc cure that you need to be grateful for that the moment and cure for the magic has been become a a daily game I play, and with a practice I go. I now I automatically see all the magic cure and universal me too, and give me something for something one and them. It is never to the gases to telling and imagine how the universe finds new ways to cure me to set the magic of the gratitude for into the mission. Okay, when I receive a person calling from friends and families and number, it is pure to be grateful for our value something and that is the best beautiful says it is a cure to be grateful for the magical wherever when I live and for the another difference says different different days and if the appearance breakdown it is allowed to be grateful for all the applications that the working perfectly if our plant in my land in struggling it is a cure to be grateful for all the healthy plant and in my grant and when I collect to the mail it is cure to be grateful for the mail of serving an unexpected check in something says that you have to end the ATM or I say the people in line at the ATM. It is a cure to be a grateful for your money. If a person I know comes down with the sickness, it is a cure to be grateful for their health and mean and open to be the open to a current current in the morning and that a news day. I got to be grateful for the great day ahead, and when I close my curtains, the night got to be the grateful for the great and I had. Okay, the grateful for cure magic to all of you have doing alert. वैसे मेरा टाइम हो गया है, अगला 5 मिनट का ब्रेक लेने का, बट आई विल नॉट स्टॉप. Today I cure to the magic, and today all you have to do is alert enough to have saying the magic cure from the universe during the day and giving thank you for each of them. And for example, if you see something with the perfectly weight and thank you perfectly wait for and never to be the much gratitude. So you can choose to be a come, never to be a much gratitude. So you can choose and do, and if you want to, you can even try to respond as the magic occurs in the day as you can if you've been following the daily magically and practices over the list of 24 days, and you will never be reach a point by the now you where you will be alert enough to be noticed to be a cure to be universe and is always to giving you to you one of the many benefits of the gratitude magically power of that it works you up and make you far more alert and aware, and the more alert and aware you become, the more grateful for and more easily for attracting your dreams for universe care and magic. The magic current your blessing and make a list and 10 blessing and why you are grateful for rewrite and list your and the blessing for thank you and grateful for the blessing. You get to be alert and whatever the around you take alert 7 and grateful for the 7 in the day and for explaining if you are something you are perfectly fit. Say the thank you for the perfect way before you are going to sleep and hold your magically rock in your hand and say the magically you are thank you for the best thing that happened in during the day. दोस्तों 26 चैप्टर पे हम आ गए हैं और हम अकॉर्डिंग टू पोरोडोमो टेक्निक हम 5 मिनट का रेस्ट लेंगे, ठीक है. आफ्टर 5 मिनट वी स्टार्ट अगेन. ओके, सो अगर आप पढ़ रहे हो तो आप पढ़ते रहो, अगर आपको भी 30 मिनट से ज़्यादा हो गया है रीडिंग करते हुए पढ़ते हुए तो आप 5 मिनट का रेस्ट ले सकते हैं. आई विल कम टू यू आफ्टर 5 मिनट्स. ओके. दोस्तों मैं आ गया ऑफिस से। मैं क्या आ गया I want to maintain blessed. स्टार्ट अगेन करते हैं 30 मिनट का उसे शेड्यूल करके। ये सब दोस्त आ जाओ और लेट अस स्टार्ट अगेन। ठीक है। 15 पे करते हैं, ठीक है ना। आई मीन आफ्टर 1 मिनट करते हैं, ठीक है। 10 तो हो गई है, उसके बाद करते हैं, ठीक है। चलो करते हैं स्टार्ट, ठीक है। The magically transformation mistakes into the blessing. Turn your wants into the wisdom. Every single mistake is blessing in the discuss magic practice will improve to prove that the because of you are about to discover that there are the actually untolding blessings hidden with my mistakes and each make any mistakes while learning how to rid of the bike of right, and we don't give the second thought. We don't take the second thought because we know that there is the mistake that will learn and the eventually mistake that they are trying to do, so that it is a adult and going to themselves when you they make a mistake. This rule take appeals to the children also, and appeal to the to we all making mistakes that if we did make them, we did never learn anything, and we would more in smarter or any wise or any wiser any wisers. we have we have the freedom to make a sure a choice, and means we have the freedom to make the system the mistake you can't you why we were doing living from the mistakes, and we are made into the painting for the suffered from it suffered from it be being to the nothing impacted by the law into attractives and the making will something over the and over until the consequences hunting as so much as that we are finding to it is also a very something why the mistake hurt, and so that we don't more than to do a mistake and then repeatedly to learn to learn for the mistake we first have to own it is, and this is a money people you can be undone because do often to the blame something else for their mistakes, and the consider to secondary for the pulled over by the policy of the speeding and the being to giving the speeding tracker instead of taking the responsibility for the fact of that where you are spending the blame policy because they were hidden in the just on the highway around where the hiding in the blessing on the highway around the band of the policy, and they have heard rather than again to the so that the stand to choice that the making was an hour because we were the one of our choice to support. Post speed, the blind, not a blind, blame with the blame problem with the blame over the people you are making mistakes and while putting service and the consequences the mistake be and don't be the it is belongs to and that fact and make the same mistakes and you are the human you are the human and you also the mistake and it is one of the most beautiful things but being a human but being a human and learning for the mistake of otherwise your life will have to the loss of the universe and pain. Universe and pain. How to do for the mistake of the gratitude and how to do the best something and means there are always be grateful for no look for the anything and you make to the grateful for the mistake or magically transformation and making a blessing to the art by mistakes, a mistake and the blessing, and more and more blessing, and where you would be the perfect control in the making the mistake you have made in the matter of the it is a big or small and mistake. So if you the still a hurt and then you can be maybe a loss of the temper the person choice and the trans relationships high and be something the scenes and maybe they put a blame and further and another person you can be a brain and be you holding the light is to protect something and because of you the end up the different situations and until you are choosing to the cheaper options on the something and it is all one event and at the end of the posting you was lot more and you being to the thoughts and were making the right discussion about the something but the completely back backfired on you once you choose the mistake the magical transformation lesson to the grateful for to help you to there were the true questions and you help all asking yourself and did I learn for the mistakes and what are the good things that come for the mistakes and the most important thing to be grateful for about every mistake are the thing you are learning from it and the one no matter what the mistake there are always many good. Thinking things that comes out of the alerted with future and better therefore as a careful and to see if you finding the total of the blessing to be a grateful for every blessing and you add to the magically power for your outcome to the list grateful and signal or the practice or the for a computer let us take the for example blessing cuts and speed by the policy of car and the receiving the fund. I am grateful for the policy of the wanting to protect me from the harming myself and because after all that was all they were trying to do. I am grateful for the policy because I am honest and with my I was thinking about and I wasn't concentrate on the road. I am grateful for the policy because I was too foolish I push myself to the risk of speeding with a track that needs to be replaced. I am grateful to the policy of the wake up and call winning over the effect. Maybe I will make me watch my speed that drives more carefully in the future. I am grateful for policy because something I had wide wide and ideas that I use speed without getting to cut and without getting in the serious of the policy of meeting and with the fact I was to putting the both myself and the others serious dangers and I am grateful I am grateful I am grateful to thank you about my own families and being put in the danger by the others waiting to driving them to the I define daily define one to the policy of the stop and speeding. I am really grateful to the policy of the holding by doing the trying to the ensuring to the safety of the person to the family the roads. I grateful to have the policy of the month with the heartbreaking situations and every day to all their trying to do the protect my life and my family's. And I am grateful sure that I arrived home to safely safely to the work toward the door to make family as I used to do. I am grateful for the policy of the all the policy of the consequences that we have to stop more the serious and policy of you over the least and harmful consequences and the could be having to the blessing of yours of your life. I would strong. Have a strong urge, and you can take any mistake and you have made in your life, and then they still feel bad about it. And in their own time, this is magically practicing thinking. It is thought you one mistake you have to power proof to be being a magically pattern. Isn't it gratitude and divided dividends like that? चाहत हेलो भैया जी चाहत कह रही हेलो भैया जी हेलो बेटा पढ़ाई करो पढ़ाई ठीक है द मैजिकली प्रैक्टिस practice transformation and it is a blessing to outcome your blessing and make a list for the 10 list and grateful for reading your skill and the end that you thank you for the for a feeling as a grateful for that feeling and you can choose one mistake and you made in your life and find the total 10 blessing on your grateful for as the result of the making a mistake then you done to help you to finding you can say yourself to the questions what did I learn from this mistake and what are the good things that comes for out of mistake just before of you going to sleep and take hold your magic rock in your hand and sing the magical words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day so now हेलो भैया हेलो बेटा मैं आ गया हूँ अब 27वें चैप्टर पे ठीक है 30 से लगा था 70 क्या नोटा 70 27 पे आ गया ठीक है अब हम इसको पढ़ने जा रहे हैं और स्ट्रीमिंग हमारी जो चली रही है अभी भी ठीक है 1 से 2 हो गए हैं चलो बहुत बढ़िया द मैजिक मिरर 3 हो गए हैं बहुत बढ़िया मैजिक मिरर द appearance of the thinking changing your according to the emotions and the thumbs and we see the magic and the beauty in them and while your magic and the beauty are really in the over over self yourself. You can spend the rest of your life running around the turning to the person outside would be into the shape you want choice you one of the problem after another try to fix them and complaining about the situation of the other people and never seeing in the life or the life to the fold and the realizing all of your being but when you are making a magic of gratitude and a way of everything in your world and in your magic choice and just like that you would you would magically change you would magically change so that what you are attracting to change you in inspirationally world of the Gandhi and in the lyrics of Michael Jackson songs "Man in the Mirror," which impacted the of the most powerful magic of all the times and was delivered to changing for a person in the mirror and you would the world change if you have followed the 26 magical practice to this point and you have changed and when thought it is something had to be see the change in yourself and you will have to fail you will have to fail the change in the happiness and and you will see your change in improve the circumstances your life and the magically change in the world of around you have practice the power of the gratitude for the family and the friends for you, and work, money, and the healthy of the dream, and even for the people you come across the each day. But the person who diverse deserve your gratitude more than anything else. When you when you gratitude to be the improve in the mirror of the feeling of the dis dissatisfaction functions and discountment, disappointment of the I am not going to enough completely to disappear, and then very dissatisfying the disconstructives and the disappointment circumstances in your life and magically disappear too. Negative feelings about yourself and cause of the greatest dreams and to your life, and they are more powerful and feelings to have about anything or anything else wherever you go and whatever you are doing, and never feel within your life and morning movement, and those person tend to everything you touch and they cut as the magnet attracting more assistant assistant vacation discountment and the disappointment with everything you do. When you are grateful to be, you will be attracted the circumstances, and you can feel better about yourself and to be the rich, and with the feeling about the yourself to the rich, or the feeling of the gratitude for yourself to unrich. These are grateful for himself, and you will be given more, or he or she will have to the abundance and more whosoever does not to be grateful for even what he or she has will be taken them. This is a powerful statement, you know. Do the magic mirror practice, going to the mirror and that right now and look directly at the person in the mirror and say loudly say the magically word thank you. That all your heart means it more than you ever and before saying thank you for you before you saying taking your everything that way you can say thank you at least to the same amount of the feeling you have using for everything that you have yourself and to be the grateful for the person using you are the continue to be the magic and the practice by dutifully saying in your memory for buying the rest of the day and the saying the magical words thank you every time you look at yourself in the mirror, and if you are not in the position of you saying to the or loud at any particular time, then you can say them in your mind to add. If you are really brave, you can look in the magical mirror and say three times yourself that you are grateful for if you and in the future you are not bringing out yourself and giving you one of the deserve, and you get more than anything else that the person in the mirror. And when you are grateful for, don't be blame yourself when you make a mistake. When you are grateful, you don't criticize yourself when you are not a perfect. When you are grateful for bless being you will be some again manage to help you 1 मिनट में पढ़ लूँ पर उसके बाद बताता हूँ मैं, ठीक है? Grateful for being you are happy and you will become a magnet and the happy people, happy situation and the magical circumstances which surrounding you whenever you are going to whatever you do. And when you come and see the magic in the persons in the mirror, and you whole world change. हाँ, चाहत कह रही है कि भैया आज सुबह 4 बजे आओगे क्या आप लाइव? मैं सोच रहा हूँ 4 बजे की जगह 5 बजे आते हैं, क्योंकि 4 बजे थोड़ा ना ज्यादा भी अर्ली हो जाएगा और ना स्टार्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो मतलब सोच के देखो कब तो मैं उठूंगा, कब मैं लाइव आऊंगा। 5-10 मिनट तो हमको भी लगते हैं भाई चार्ज होने में। ठीक है, तो 5 बजे ठीक रहेगा। सबकी सगावंदी हुई है, सबसे मतलब बात हुई है मेरी आसपास के सभी लोगों से। 5 बजे ठीक रहेगा, 5 बजे से करते हैं। अगर 5 बजे टाइम सुटेबल बैठता, हम कंफर्टेबल हो जाते, तो फिर 4 बजे भी कर लेंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। ठीक है, अगर मैसेज मिल गया तो ओके बोल देना। ठीक है, द मैजिक प्रैक्टिस नंबर 27। 5 बजे ठीक है भैया, फोर भैया, ओके। हाँ, 5 बजे ठीक है, 5 बजे करेंगे। ठीक है, कल सुबह 5 बजे आऊंगा मैं। थोड़ा सा टाइम है। ठीक है, और थोड़ी देर और करेंगे अभी स्ट्रीमिंग अभी। ज़्यादा नहीं, 15-20 मिनट करेंगे। वैसे 5 मिनट का रेस्ट का टाइम हो गया, बट पहले थोड़ा चैप्टर पढ़ लेते हैं फिर करते हैं। नहीं, तुम भी अपना पढ़ो। ठीक है, count your blessing and make a list for the 10 blessing and write your by write your great rewrite your list, and at the end of the blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feeling grateful for that blessing as you can. Each time you can look at yourself in the mirror and today and say thank you to me. It is more than you are ever have been. If you are really brave while looking in the mirror and says thank you for a grateful for for about yourself, and just before you're going to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in your hand and say the magical words thank you if you are best thing that happened during the day। भाई ऐसा है, लास्ट चैप्टर है इस बुक का। ठीक है, 28 इसको मैं पढ़ने जा रहा हूँ, और उससे पहले 5 मिनट का नैप लेंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू पोमोडोरो टेक्निक के अनुसार। पोमोडोरो टेक्निक में कि 5 मिनट, 25 मिनट, 30 मिनट पढ़ो और 5 मिनट का रेस्ट लो। तो वो 5 मिनट का हम रेस्ट लेंगे, तो उसके बाद हम स्टार्ट करेंगे। ठीक है, बट यार जैसे जैसे मैं पढ़ता जा रहा हूँ ना, मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा है रोकने का। तो मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि मेरे को स्टार्ट कर देनी चाहिए। ठीक है, एक तो रह गया, 2 पेज का है, कर देता हूँ। पानी पीने में क्या जा रहा है, 5 मिनट पानी पी लेंगे। कंटिन्यू मेरे को 35 मिनट हो गए हैं। 5-5 मिनट, 10 मिनट अगर मैं गैप के मानूँ तो 1 घंटा 25 मिनट हो गया मेरे को लगातार बोलते हुए, गला दर्द कर रहा है। टाइम हो गया ज़्यादा, तो इस चैप्टर को खत्म करके स्ट्रीमिंग बंद करते हैं। ठीक है, मैं आज थोड़ा सा 1 घंटे से पहले मतलब 8 बजे से थोड़ा सा सॉरी 9 बजे से पहले ही मैंने स्ट्रीमिंग करनी स्टार्ट कर दी थी। तो 2 घंटे 1 घंटा 30 मिनट डम्बल हो गया स्ट्रीमिंग करते हुए। ठीक है, तो अब हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, इसको फिनिश करते हैं। ठीक है, 10 बज गए। रिमेंबर, रिमेंबर द मैजिक, that is the thing, the magic you are going to, it will still all the around us and just stay invisibly for you. ठीक है, every day to equally there is no day like any others did the thank you that the happen each day forever the different owner and changing you so that you remember the magic continue to yesterday blessing no matter how many times you do it and you will different every time you just go to the reason for the remembering magic the most powerful going to be the practice and maintaining the magic gratitude for your life and no matter whatever the desire and now what the desire you will have to future and magic and practice will remain you the most powerful practice in entire the life. Either the way of remembering the blessing uh, yesterday by the remembering bring of the day, beginning of the day. Whenever you walk and go back your and the recollective the joint events in the morning and everything until you reach it. Then and want to the bed of the recall yesterday blessing and surrounding the uh, uh, effectless and just skimming the surface of your yesterday and seeing the skimming and blessing the bubbles to your surface, your minds and start to going to magically practice and say that the questions what are you a good thing and that happen to the whatever you ask in the questions and your mind will immediately looking the answer of the immediately receiving anything. And new did you magically receive the companies and the desire of your magically receiving the unexpected and feeling to especially did hearing the friends and the having hours and for times and the something you are going to magnificent for you are receiving the phone and emails and receiving to the completely did you something express this and this or the appearance for you did something and help you solve problems and help you somebody and did the photos and start something unexpected during the eight and the favorite at the greatest and the receiving situation have a systematically and meeting the quality of the something great and a convention the partner के लिखा है currency of the something you are really want to do. Remembering that the magic it at least yesterday blessing on the company compute of the what are you doing and journey scheme and over surface of the yesterday until the start satisfy that you have the recalling the blessing and day you can small and the blessing because of the about your size and blessing about your blessing find it and the how much the gratitude feel each as you the remember the notice each simple gratitude and magic words is for it grateful when you want to do magically practice for a day magically can the mix it so that the something some days you write with write out the a blessing to others and the remember the blessing or the asking out loud or in your mind and you can make a equal list and blessing you can make more detailed list and you are grateful for each. There is no set run for blessing find yesterday because every day differs. But I can assure that every single day your life is full of blessing and when you are opened your eyes to see the thought of the of you will also open your heart and magically of life and will be abundance and for magnificent. Whatever you are grateful, you will be given more, and He will give you abundance. And whosoever does not have a gratitude, what he or she has will be taken for him everything. This is my favorite line. Whosoever has been, again I will read it. Whose have a gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have a abundance. Who does not have the gratitude when what he or she has will be taken from him or her. ठीक है? Remember that the magic it is created for you. Waiting for you. The remember of the magic, the count of the blessing, making a list for the whatever the grateful is rewriting a list at the end of the blessing. Say the thank you and a blessing for the grateful for the blessing, and you have written the 28 blessing over the course of book. ठीक है, over the course of book, and it is the magic of the counting the blessing yesterday, and write them down done, and ask yourself the question, what are the good things that happened yesterday seems to surface and yesterday, until you feel the satisfied that you are the remember that the done all the blessing of the day. As you are remember each one simple says that the magic words thank you, or it is your mind. And after today you come do you can do this practice as a written list, or out loud, or your mind to make a quick list of the things you are grateful for about yourself yesterday, or the making a shortest and make a detailed list and says why are you grateful for them. Okay. And just before you are going to sleep tonight, and hold your magic rock in your hand and say the magical word, thank you, or blood. Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. ठीक है भैया, घंटा 45 मिनट हो गया, अब बुक हो गई मेरी खत्म. थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू. अब इसमें कुछ बचा ही नहीं है. ये जो वर्ड्स है बुक में, द बाइंड. बाय टू एवरीवन. थैंक यू टू एवरीवन. थैंक यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू. आपकी वजह से मैं कितना पढ़ पाया. थैंक यू, थैंक यू. गुड नाइट भैया. गुड नाइट चाहत. बाय बाय.